Okay, so we're back at the headquarters for the Science. So let's go in and choose our company. I think I'm gonna go with the guys from Gridania because that's where we're from originally. Even though I think Ul'dah has the best music in game. Welcome back, where the Grand Company leaders were as illuminating as you had hoped. Aye, each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that there were more of you. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. Let's see, can we change and I guess we cannot complete it, because we have to be a higher level.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and 7th Umbral era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the 7th Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I need to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady! We are to escort you!
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
okay, I think those two will have a bigger role to play in the story. I'm not sure what their role will be, but let's go to Gridania. I take it the Elder Seer's words have touched your heart. Have you resolved to entwine your destiny with that of the twin adder? You have chosen wisely, my friend. The Elder Seer will be overjoyed. Without further ado, let us speak of practical matters. In order to complete the enrollment procedure, you must report to the Adder's Nest. Let's see, the Twin Adder recruitment officer seems eager to welcome you to Gridania's Grand Company. I dare say you know it well from your wanderings in New Gridania. Give your name to the personnel officer there and he will guide you through the formalities. I have no doubt that your deeds will bring great honor to our order. When we next meet in Gridania, I shall be proud to call you sister. Okay, we're gonna have to teleport. Return to New Gridania. I think I know where this place is. Guess I was wrong. You are come to the Adder's Nest headquarters of the Order of the Twin Adder. Ever do we welcome they who would toil in the elemental's name for the good of our forest nation. The great adventurer herself. Yes, our recruitment officer sent word that you were on your way. It is a pleasure and an honor both to welcome you to our ranks, friend. Now, let me gather together the relevant documentation. What is it? Report. An urgent message from Amasari's spy, sir. A Highwind Skyways airship has taken fire from Imperial forces in the skies over the East Shroud. The vessel's engines were crippled, sir, and it was forced to make an emergency landing southeast of Nine Ivies. Nine Ivies? Gods, this could not have come at a worse time. All but a handful of our forces are presently afield, dealing with the XIV. I know for well you have yet to be formally inducted into our ranks, but we have urgent need of your aid. In all likelihood, the airship was bearing civilians, and if the reports are accurate, it will have come down dangerously close to Garlond-occupied territory. Please make all haste to the area southeast of Nine Ivies. Locate the airship and ascertain the status of the passengers. Great. So we don't even get to join the Grand Company. More fetch. Not too happy about that. Okay. interesting. This doesn't look good. You know what? Let's just teleport to the East Shroud. I guess we cannot really run. Okay, duty calls. An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait, let's find some cover first. The Adder's Nest sent you? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Peace, friend. We mean you no harm. You're an engineer of Garlond Ironworks, are you not? We were alerted to your plight and have come to rescue you. And you are the adventurer, I presume. I was told to expect an honorary serpent. My thanks for your aid, friend. I've never seen a craft of this design. It must be Garland's work. Is there no end to the man's treachery? The secrets of Magitech belong in imperial hands. They are not to be squandered on Eorzean savages. We're taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must. And bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. Imperial scouts from Castrum Orients. They mean to requisition the ship. Wedge, you have to help him. That fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. The tiny Bronco, but isn't that the Ironworks' latest creation? It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garlond, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight, and she was soaring, she really was, till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. Attend me all, the Ironworks' latest creation must not fall into Garlean hands. We shall strike them, swift and sure, and rescue Engineer Wedge. I trust we can rely on your support. May the matron watch over us, with me. An ambush to arms. Okay, so we gotta watch for if they have any mages in their party. Are there any mages? Yep, this one right here is what I want. Imperial Decurion. What the hell is that? A Magitech Vanguard. I've not seen that before. Making it quite hard for us. Where do you think you're going? Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too close. How's she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. While you do your work, we shall keep watch over the perimeter. The enemy may yet be lurking nearby. As for you, you have more than done your part today. I bid you return to the Adder's Nest and complete your enlistment. I pray there will be no further interruptions, and when we next meet, let it be as fellow servants of the Order. I just wanted to say sorry, for calling you an imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously though, if I hadn't been for you and the twin adders, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I mean, you're dead, friend, we both are. Okay, now, where was that place again? Let's see, we can teleport. We can return to Gridania. Come on. Does my spirit well to see you returned. Word arrived about moments ago that the team from the team at Nine Ivies. Lest you worry, the two engineers are safely on their way. The lieutenant informs that you were instrumental in the mission's success. I do not find Engineer Biggs when you did, and helped us to rout the Garlond since things might have been very different. And all this before you were even inducted into the Order. You are well on your way to carving out a fine career for yourself beneath the Twin Adder standard. But without further ado, let us see to your induction. 12 willing, there won't be any further interruptions. Okay, we can, none of these... Okay, the personnel officer stands ready to complete your induction into the ranks. Protocol requires that I apprise you of who we are and what we do, after which I invite you to swear an oath of your own free will. The Order of the Twin Adder is the Grand Company of Gridania. It brings together the martial, economic, and technological resources of our nation that we might stand strong in times of direst adversity, when our very survival hangs in the balance. Our order was formed in the days before the Calamity, in readiness to fight the Garlond Empire and to combat the beast tribes and their primals. Needless to say, our struggle continues to this day. Elder Seer Kanisina is the supreme commander of our forces. Under her wise leadership, we protect the people of Gridania and the sanctity of the Tollswood. As the entwined serpents that graze our standard, let forest-born strive as one with friends from afar to ensure that peace shall ever reign in Gridania. In doing so, we honor the will of the elementals, and theirs is the will of the wood. Now then, I ask that you give unto us your oath of allegiance in whatever fashion you see fit. Quite, your favor is duly noted. May it lend you strength as you strive to preserve all that is good in this great nation. By the power vested in me, I assign you the rank of Serpent Private 3rd Class. You are now a woman of the Order of the Twin Adder. Go forth and do that which brings peace to the Tollswood and honor to our name. Can you hear me? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Order of the Twin Adder conducted me with news of your enlistment. Congratulations. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your newcomers, but I will ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a Serpent of Gridania, you are no less a Scion. Pray return to Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. Okay, so we're now a private. Grand companies. Delivery missions unlocked. Supply and provisioning missions. You are now a member of a Grand Company and have been assigned the rank of Private 3rd Class. Your Grand Company and rank can be confirmed at any time under the Profile tab in the Character interface under Character in the main menu. Grand Companies pay their members not in jail but in company seals. You can confirm how many seals are currently in our possession under the currency in the main menu. Seals can be earned by completing various Grand Company missions. A Grand Company Quartermaster is stationed at each Grand Company headquarters and will exchange items for company seals. Company seals are only redeemable with a Grand Company that issued them. Okay. The Grand Companies of Yorzir are in constant need of supplies and provisions to maintain their daily operations. Adventurers can earn experience points and company seals by crafting or gathering the items required and delivering them. Speak to a Grand Company personnel officer or one of the many officers stationed throughout the realm to complete the delivery. Items sought change every day. They can be confirmed by selecting timers located under duty in the main menu. Okay, so speak with Scion of the 7th Dawn at the Waking Sands. Let's take the airship there. First, let me see if I can find a quartermaster. Oh, Versailles believes it is past time you were issued a personal chocobo. Private Pause, I understand that you've been working tirelessly in Gridania's name. You are truly an example to your fellow servants. But tell me, have you ever felt as though you couldn't get to your destination quickly enough? That perhaps could do with a swifter pair of legs. If so, you might consider getting a personal chocobo. You have yet to be issued your own bird, am I correct? Given your considerable talents, you should be able to obtain one in no time at all. Let me tell you how to go about it. First, you must obtain a Serpent Chocobo issuance by exchanging company seals with a quartermaster. Once you have this deed, present it to our man Singer, and it will furnish you with a suitable bird. Okay, my little Chocobo. Let's see, present a Serpent Chocobo issuance to Singer. Where would he be? We're finally getting our own ride. I just need to find Okay, let's take a look at the journal. See where this one is. My little chocobo. To obtain your personal chocobo, you must present Singer with a serpent chocobo issuance. This document can be obtained by exchanging company seals with a serpent quartermaster. He's hoping you've been setting aside your seals. Okay, we're about half an hour in, so let's take a break. We'll be right back with more Final Fantasy XIV.